Johnny back again, and today we're going to be doing an install of a new air intake kit on a 2003 Volkswagen Beetle Turbo S. So the tools that you're going to need today are just going to be a Phillips screwdriver, and you might need a flathead just get some stuff out. But it's going to be really easy because all you're going to want to do is you want to get this hose off first. I already got some of this stuff off just so it's really easy, make the video a lot faster. But once you get this hose off, just like pull it out, set it out the way. And then you got this bolt here that's gonna bolt in there. And then this one back here, you just undo those bolts, those are gonna come off. And then there's two bolts here that I believe you need to take off. So once you get those two bolts off, this is here. You also need to unplug your mass airflow sensor, which is just in here. So all you gotta do is unplug it, and then that comes right out. So I'm gonna show you what stuff came into the box. So what we got is we got some air, some like oil, air filter oil. I have no clue what that does, honestly. We got our installation guide. We got some stickers and stuff. Probably gonna tell me with the oil. We also have our pod filter here. And we got a little bit of miscellaneous stuff like our breather and tube stuff that we gotta get done. So from there, we're just gonna go back to this. And when I get this whole box off, I'm gonna show you what you guys need to do next. And this will also work for a Mark IV Golf, Mark IV Jetta, as long as it has the 1.8 AWP. I know some Audis have this same engine as well. If you have the 1.8 AWP, this will work because, I mean, it's all set up the same. So let's get to the installation. Sorry about that. So I undid the wrong bolt. You're going to want to undo this little hose clamp here and unplug this from here. And then when you get this whole box out, this mechanism is going to come out. But what happened is this bolt back here, it kind of fell down in the engine bay, so I need to find that. So when we find that, I'll resume the video back. So I still haven't found the bolt, but you're gonna leave this on. You're gonna take the whole little mass airflow plug connected to that box, and then when you get here, there'll be something down here. I don't know if you can see it. It's right there. You gotta pull that off and pull it off. You don't have to unbolt it. It literally just comes right off, and then this whole little mechanism is going to come right out, and then you just have this. So now that I'm down to here, I'm just gonna take a look at it, and I'm gonna try to find that bolt that I dropped. So when I come back, I'll be right back with the installation. Okay, so now that I found the bolt, and once you get your filter out in the box, you're gonna want to undo your air filter. There's literally just two little small bolts that are right here, and then you come out with this little thing here. I don't know if it really matters, but it's looking pretty good. It's just so you know your mass airflow is still working and stuff. So once you have this piece off, we're gonna connect this little bracket here. Let me get it out. We have this little bracket here that we're gonna bolt up to one of these bolts somewhere. And I'll show you where that's gonna go here in a second. So I know in the beginning I said that you are only gonna need a Phillips. I'm sorry, but what you're gonna need is you're also gonna need some socket set. You're only gonna need the 3/4. And when you do, you're gonna be, here, sorry, this light's really crappy. You're gonna be undoing this bolt back here. I hope you can see it. That's the bolt right there that you're gonna be wanting to undo. And then you're gonna be mounting the bracket that came with it, right there. You're gonna find the big side, and you get these two washers in between it. And I'll show you what it looks like in the end. Okay, so now after you get this bolt, which is down here, it's gonna be this bolt down here that you're gonna take out. It's the top mounting bracket to your gearbox. Once you get that out, you're gonna link this long bolt, and then you're gonna have this little assembly bracket. You're gonna wanna take the bolt you have here in the nut, and then you're gonna wanna mount this back in. Well, actually, no, you're gonna wanna take a washer, put it at the top of your bolt, like that. Then you're gonna take a second washer, and you're gonna wanna leave it like at the bottom. So now when we put that there, that'll go on there, and that'll go there. And then you're gonna kind of screw this bolt back in. So now when you get this bolt in tight, I'll come back to what you gotta do next. Pause it. So now that you got this bolt down here tightened up and you got your bracket in place, you're gonna wanna take your mass airflow, connect it back to the way you had it, kinda. So when you get that in there, like that, I believe this is just gonna oh snap. This is just really gonna mount in here. Let me just get it in there right. And this might be too big of a hose clamp, honestly. You just gotta tighten it up.
or yeah, loosen it up, pull that in right through there, and tighten her up.
And I'll resume. So I'll be back when I get done with this.
So now,
okay, so now after you've done bolt this on, you're gonna put your bracket like here. And what I did to keep this a tight, firm, secure lock, so this hose isn't moving anymore, I put the mass airflow piece back in, and now right now I'm just gonna connect the sensor. So the sensor's connected up. Now what I did is I ran this in here, and I took the hose clamp that was supported with it, and I just literally tightened the whole piece. So about where here this little notch is, I just tightened this whole piece down so it stays secure, and I got it as tight as I can. So now when we mount the air box here, it should be all flowing good. So now, when we come over here, we're already on all these steps here. We got this plugged in. So now, we're gonna go to figure 12, and we're gonna align our dicks up to give max. Okay, so now, what we're gonna do is we're gonna take our air filter, hold that for me, and then I think we need this. I'm not too sure. Yes, we do. So now, I'm gonna give this off to my brother to hold it, and then, so what you're gonna do is you're gonna take this, and then you're just gonna take the small side, and I believe just push it in there, honestly, and then that's gonna go onto there. Okay, let me put it on there first. I think this is how it's supposed to go. Fuck, I don't know. Well, when I figure out what this is supposed to do, I'll come back to you. Okay, so now, I'm gonna be straight up honest. This was a straight bitch to get on. It's a little plastic filter. Honestly, this thing's gonna stop all the airflow. There's gonna be nothing coming out of this side. So I got it all pressure tight. So now, what I'm gonna do is, I'm not too sure if I have to oil the filter. Here, actually, I'm skipping ahead. Okay, so what I did is I took the small flathead like this, and I got kind of like the half it on, and then I kind of like just took the flathead in there and just kind of made its way and had my brother help me push it in. That's honestly probably gonna be your best bet to fit this filter on, because it is straight crazy to actually get in. So now, I can put the filter in now, and it'll fit, you know, on there fine. I'm not gonna put it all the way back on there because I gotta take it off. So that's basically kind of what it's gonna look like, just with this little filter on. But right now, I need to take it off, and I'm not too sure if I need to oil it. Maybe somebody in the comments can tell me down below if I'm supposed to oil it first. I'm probably just gonna oil it anyways, because you know it came with the oil. So since it came with the oil, it's got instructions on how to oil it. If you don't know how to oil it, I'll do a quick little video, which will be probably a separate video to do. But other than that, I will actually come back with the finished product. But right now, I'm just gonna oil the thing. And this is just basically if you don't get instructions, or maybe you're not buying a K&N, maybe you're buying a Spectre or a Spectre, whatever, however you pronounce that one. But so right now, I'm just gonna go ahead and oil the filter. If you don't know how to oil the filter, I'm just gonna do it like this. This is a clean filter, so I'm not gonna worry about any of this washing. But oiling, I'm just gonna squeeze the body on, or sachet. I'm just gonna do what it says. When oiling 13mm filter, make sure it won't very swift pass. Please increase the amount of oil on the other side. Use oiling at first. Okay, so it should be medium and dark color. Okay, so basically you're just gonna take this oil, and I'm guessing you're probably just gonna go on the inside. No, the outside, and you're just gonna kind of like squirt it in between, like each one, just like very lightly. So I'm gonna go ahead and do that right now, and then after that we're gonna go finish, and then we're gonna get this nice mint breather on, and it's gonna look mad. So I'll be back in about, 1 second for you guys. Okay, so I'm back, and I just put some oil on it, and I just like put the oil through here on the top. I mean, I don't know if I was supposed to actually oil it, but I mean, I look at it like this. What's the worst it's gonna do? It kind of says it on the thing, but I mean, it really doesn't matter to me, because it's just a little bit of oil. Do a little research on it, but as of right now, I could care less. So we're gonna let this dry for a couple minutes, and when it's done, it's gonna look mad. If you're like me and you're trying to get this little breather tube thingy off, yeah, I broke it. So what I did is I just cut it in half because I couldn't get it off. So I yanked the whole thing off, and I just cut the thing literally in half to get the plastic tube out. And I'm telling you, this is a straight bitch to do. So now all I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna get some handy dandy crazy glue, probably get some duct tape and some electrical tape, and try to make this go back on. Because I am legit broke, and I need something just to go back on here so I can fit this tube in. So that's what I'm gonna do. I'm just gonna like super glue my little breather tube and stuff in, get it in there so it works. Probably just duct tape it. So I'll show you how it looks in the end. We're back again, man, and literally this thing came out so haggard, and it came out fucking ghetto as fuck, dude. So I super glued this back onto here, so it's taped up. It's super glued under here, and I'm gonna tape this with electrical tape just to create a better vacuum seal. So that's fully taped back on, and then honestly, we're about done. So now we're just gonna really grab our air filter like this. The oil in it should have dried by now. I'm gonna hand the camera off to my brother to record it for a second. So now we're just gonna take this and we're gonna slip this mitt onto here. Oh wow, that's not easy. So after you get this fully on, I'm gonna get it fully on and then I'll come right back. Actually, I'm not coming right back. I'm finishing this. So this is gonna go on eventually.
Slowly but surely.
And then when you get that on, it's still not on all the way. This is the only thing that actually came on clean. So now that that's on, you're gonna take it and you're just gonna tighten it up. I'm not gonna tighten it up right now because I still gotta put it on a little bit more. But other than that, we're gonna finish taping this. We're gonna zip tie it somewhere because that's what it says to do, to just zip tie it. So I'm probably just gonna like zip tie it something like that maybe. And then after that, we're gonna slap on our K&N sticker and I'll show you the finished product. Our finished product, we're finally done with everything. We got the breather tube zip tied to our battery cable, which should be fine, hopefully. We got the K&N filter on. So this is what we're looking like after. I'm gonna have, at the end, there's also gonna be a before of how it sounded, and I'm gonna do an after of how it sounds with the new air filter. So now, we got 2 stickers on here. We got the black K&N right there, and then I'm gonna sticker bond this back soon. And then we got a white one over here. I like the white one personally a lot better. It stands out a little more. So right now, we're gonna show a little clip. So if you like this video and you like more videos and you wanna see more, just go ahead and hopefully you can subscribe. I'd really appreciate it, help me out a lot. And if you'd like to share the video, let's try to get this video maybe up to 5 likes. And I hope you enjoyed. So I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.